Well, hello, this is Cindy Rowe, your host of The Kindness Advantage, where in 10 minutes or less, I give you simple ways to incorporate kindness not only into your life, but into your business as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is a special topic because next week, or maybe when you're listening to this, it is the World Kindness Week. And so I titled the podcast episode as Sparking Kindness in Your Little World. And that's what I want to talk to you about. So, World Kindness Week. It has been around since the 2000. The official launch happened in Singapore, and now it's grown and celebrated globally every year, typically the second week of November. And it just serves as a great reminder of the impact that kindness can have on individuals and the world. So during World Kindness Week, people are encouraged to perform random acts of kindness. And if you hang with me, I think you'll continually be encouraged to do random acts of kindness, right? Engage in community service and really focus on empathy and understanding, right? So the goal is to create a ripple effect of positivity and inspire ongoing kindness throughout the year. So, what can you do in your little world to have kindness just exude from you, right? So, I talk about the little world because in the grand scheme of things, right, we can't fix what's happening across the pond from us. We can't. But we can make an impact in our small little world around us. And so when we hear of all these terrible things that are happening in our world, especially right now with the turmoil that's happening, it breaks my heart. But I can't do anything personally for that big issue. What I can do is personally take that big issue and make it what's happening in my community, in my little world that I can actually have an impact on. So I want to encourage you that during World Kindness Week, we think about different ways that we can spread kindness. And I have, some really great examples on my social media. I'm going to be sharing a kind act that you can do every day of the week for World Kindness Week. I also have a challenge, a 7-day challenge that you can take part in if you want to really dive in and start a habit of intentional kindness. I have you covered. I also have a download of 45 random acts of kindness that you can do. So these are inexpensive. Most of them are free, but I have a download, and I will add those to the show notes so that you can get access to them if that gets you excited. And maybe you're just stuck at what kind of random acts to do, right? So 45 will get you through quite some time. But for World Kindness Week, I really want to focus on simplicity, right? It is the holiday season and we're overworked and overscheduled, and you're thinking, wow, Cindy, now you're asking me to do all this kind stuff. Well, shouldn't we be kind anyway? Yes, we should. But here's the deal. When you are intentional with kindness, you actually grow as a person. You actually make a change within yourself. There are a ton of different researches that have backed me up on everything that I witnessed when I started to do intentional kindness, right? But you will feel better. Your mental health will be better. You will feel less stress. You will feel less anxiety. You might even decrease your blood pressure You will feel more joy and happiness. You will actually have more gratitude, all by doing kind acts. It's pretty exciting. So I want to just give you a few ideas of what might you think about doing for World Kindness Week. How about smiling and holding open the door for somebody? Very easy. And hey, maybe throw out, "Hi, how are you?" I don't know. A lot of introverts would be like freaking out about that. But hey, open up the door and smile. How about sending a text to a friend and tell them how much you appreciate them, or applaud them, or just thank them for being your friend? The other thing I can think of is volunteering. Find a cause that is near and dear to your heart and schedule a time where you can go and volunteer, especially during the holidays. People need it. And if there's a local charity that is having trouble serving the needs of their people, find out how you can help. For instance, there is a local nonprofit that near me that is searching for snow boots. They need kids' boots for the winter. They cannot keep them in stock for their people. So I don't have any children's boots in my basement or my garage or storage. But what I can do is I can share that information out to my social media followers and say, hey, if you've got old, good condition, used boots that your kids outgrew from last year, consider donating them to this charity. That's what I can do, right? That's a small thing. And because maybe they don't follow that charity on Facebook or Instagram, so they don't even know, but they can actually see it through me, and maybe they'll be able to donate. The other thing I highly encourage you to do is go through your clothes, your closet, all your kids' closets, gather up the donations and give it to a worthwhile charity. Especially if you live near where I live in the Midwest, and the cold weather is coming. That's why I'm all bundled up today. They need gently used warm clothes, right? So those are just some ideas maybe to get you going. Again, I'm going to drop the link for the 45 random acts of kindness giveaway or download that I have. You can join my 7-day random act challenge. I totally would love to have you join me on that. But just have it present in your mind that next week is World Kindness Week. That starts on November 13th. That's actually World Kindness Day. And follow along with me on social media if you need ideas and inspiration on how you can incorporate it, not only with your personal life, but how you can bring it to your workplace, right? Because we need more kindness in the workplace. So I'm going to end my segment on World Kindness Week, but I wanted to let you know that I am going to be taking a break for the rest of the year. I've got some exciting things planned for this podcast in 2024, but I need to prepare for it. And I've got some other things happening in my life that I just know I can't contribute positively to this podcast during that time. So I hope that you will be searching me out in 2024 and catching me when I come back with season 2 of The Kindness Advantage with Cindy Rowe. And I'll leave you like I leave you every week. And this is more important than ever with the World Kindness Week. Together, we can create waves of change through kindness. Happy holidays, and thank you so much for being a listener. We'll see you in 2024.